Wait! Before we start, do you want a bundle of 30 printable Italian PDF cheat sheets? Teaching you words and phrases for conversations for free? Then click the link in the description and sign up for a free lifetime account to get access.
In this lesson, you'll learn the present conjugation for the Italian verb meaning to come. Repeat the Italian aloud and copy the hand gestures to improve recall.
Venire. To come. Io vengo. I come. Io vengo. Tu vieni. You come. Tu vieni. Lui viene. He comes. Lui viene. Lei viene. She comes. Lei viene. Noi veniamo. We come. Noi veniamo. Voi venite. You come. Voi venite. Loro vengono. They come. Loro vengono. Vengo alla festa. I'm coming to the party. Viene anche Marco. Mark is also coming.
Let's review. Respond to the prompts by speaking aloud and copying the hand gestures.
Io vengo. Tu vieni. Lui viene. Lei viene. Noi veniamo. Voi venite. Loro vengono.
And that's it for this lesson. Great job! Now you know how to conjugate this verb. Go ahead and move on to the next lesson, and I'll see you there. In this lesson, you'll learn the present conjugation for the Italian verb meaning to do. Repeat the Italian aloud and copy the hand gestures to improve recall.
Fare. To do. Io faccio. I do. Io faccio. Tu fai. You do. Tu fai. Lui fa. He does. Lui fa. Lei fa. She does. Lei fa. Noi facciamo. We do. Noi facciamo. Voi fate. You do. Voi fate. Loro fanno. They do. Loro fanno. Facciamo i compiti di matematica. We do our math homework. Anna fa una passeggiata. Anna takes a walk.
Let's review. Respond to the prompts by speaking aloud and copying the hand gestures.
Io faccio. Tu fai. Lui fa. Lei fa. Noi facciamo. Voi fate. Loro fanno.
And that's it for this lesson. Great job! Now you know how to conjugate this verb. Go ahead and move on to the next lesson, and I'll see you there. In this lesson, you'll learn the present conjugation for the Italian verb meaning can. Repeat the Italian aloud and copy the hand gestures to improve recall.
Potere. Can. Io posso. I can. Io posso. Tu puoi. You can. Tu puoi. Lui può. He can. Lui può. Lei può. She can. Lei può. Noi possiamo. We can. Noi possiamo. Voi potete. You can. Voi potete. Loro possono. They can. Loro possono. Potete ripetere? Can you repeat? Può parlare più lentamente? Can you speak more slowly?
Let's review. Respond to the prompts by speaking aloud and copying the hand gestures.
Io posso. Tu puoi. Lui può. Lei può. Noi possiamo. Voi potete. Loro possono.
And that's it for this lesson. Great job! Now you know how to conjugate this verb. Go ahead and move on to the next lesson, and I'll see you there.
Hi everyone, I'm Felice. Ciao a tutti, sono Felice. Welcome to the Italian Whiteboard Lessons. In this lesson, you learn how to give your nationality in Italian. Let's get started! Okay, let's look at the vocabulary. First, we have Italiano, Italiana, Italian, Italiano, 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 Sudcoreano, Sudcoreana, South Korean, Sudcoreano, 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 Messicano, Messicana, Mexican, Messicano, 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 Russo, Russa, Russian, Russo, 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 Indiano, Indiana, Indian, Indiano, 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 Tedesco, Tedesca, German, Tedesco, 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 Egiziano, Egiziana, Egyptian, Egiziano, 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 Sudafricano, Sudafricana, South Africa, Sudafricano, 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 Greco, Greca, Greek, Greco, 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 Israeliano, Israeliana, Israeli, Israeliano, 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 Brasiliano, Brasiliana, Brazilian, Brasiliano, 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 Francese, French, Francese, 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 Giapponese, Japanese, Giapponese, 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 Canadese, Canadian, Canadese, 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 Norvegese, Norwegian, Norvegese, 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 Svedese, Swedish, Svedese, 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 Let's look at the dialogue between Emily and Patrizia in an informal conversation. When I read, I want you to pay attention to the words used to express the nationalities. Find what the nationality is and see how it's used in the dialogue. Sei giapponese? Are you Japanese? No, non sono giapponese, sono italiana. No, I'm not Japanese, I'm Italian. Now let's look at the sentence pattern. This pattern will be the structure that all of our dialogues will follow. To ask someone their nationality, you can say, sei nationality? Are you nationality? When giving your nationality, you can say, sono nationality. I am nationality. Sei giapponese? Sono italiana. Non is used as a negative in front of the verb. Sono is used for I am, and it does not change depending on the gender of the subject. The ending O in nationalities is usually masculine, and A is usually feminine. Nationalities ending in E have only one form. For example, Giapponese for both male and female, referring to Japanese people. Do you remember how to say German? Tedesco. Tedesco. And how to say Canadian? Canadese. Canadese. And how to say Mexican? Messicano. Messicano. Do you remember how to say South Korea? Sudcoreano. Sudcoreano. And how to say Indian? Indiano. Indiano. What about Greek? Greco. Greco. And how to say Norwegian? Norvegese. Norvegese. And how to say Israeli? Israeliano. Israeliano. Do you remember how to say French? Francese. Francese. And how to say Brazilian? Brasiliano. Brasiliano. And how to say Russian? Russo. Russo. And how to say Egyptian? Egiziano. Egiziano. And how to say Swedish? Svedese. Svedese. Do you remember how to say Japanese? Giapponese. Giapponese. And how to say Italian? Italiano. Italiano. Do you remember how to say, are you Japanese? Sei giapponese? Sei giapponese? And how to say, no, I'm not Japanese, I'm Italian. No, non sono giapponese, sono italiano. No, non sono giapponese, sono italiano. In this lesson, you learned how to give your nationality in Italian. Thanks for watching, I'm Felice and I will see you on ItalianPod101.com. A presto! Hi everyone, I'm Felice. Ciao a tutti, sono Felice. Welcome to the Italian Whiteboard Lessons. In this lesson, you learn how to give your email address in Italian. Let's get started! Okay, let's look at the vocabulary. First, we have the Italian alphabet. First in English and then in Italian. E, A, A, A. B, 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 B. C, 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 as in cheese. D, 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 D. E, 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 E. F, 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 F. G, 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 as in gelato. H, 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 H. I, E, E, E. J, Ilunga, Ilunga, Ilunga. K, Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. L, 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 L. M, 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 M. N, 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 N. O, 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 O. P, 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 P. Q, 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 Q. R, 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 R. Rolled R. S, 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 S. T, 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 T. U, 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 U. V, 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 V. Or V, V, V. W, doppia V, doppia V, doppia V. Or W, doppia V, doppia V. X, 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 X. Y, 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 Y. Z, 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 Z. Let's look at the dialogue between Carla Conti and Karen Lee in formal Italian. When I read, I want you to pay attention to the mail address. find what the email address is and see how it's used in the dialogue. Il suo indirizzo email, per favore. Your email address, please. Il mio indirizzo email è karen@inolang.com. My email address is karen@inolang.com. Now let's look at the sentence pattern. This pattern is the structure that our dialogue follows. Il mio indirizzo email è email address. My email address is email address. Il mio, my in Italian, used to denote possession. È, is. It's a linking auxiliary verb in Italian used to connect the subject with the predicate. In the traditional Italian alphabet, there are only 21 letters. The extended alphabet also includes J, K, W, X, and Y. These 5 letters are often referred to as foreign letters. That's because they are mainly used to spell words and names that come from foreign languages. Do you remember how to say email address? Indirizzo email. Indirizzo email. And how to say my email address is? Il mio indirizzo email è. Il mio indirizzo email è. Do you remember how to say .com? .com. .com. And how to say at. Chiocciola. Chiocciola. Do you remember how to say my email address is karen@inolang.com? Il mio indirizzo email è karen@inolang.com. Il mio indirizzo email è karen@inolang.com. In this lesson, you learned how to give your email address in Italian. Thanks for watching. I'm Felice and I'll see you on ItalianPod101.com. A presto!
Want to learn more words? There's an easy way to boost your vocabulary and speak more of your target language, and it doesn't involve memorization. In fact, all you need to do is press play and listen along as often as possible and get used to the language. What does this mean exactly? Stick around. How to get used to words so you can learn fast and skip the hard work. In this guide, you'll discover 1. How to get used to the language and learn without hard work. 2. Why listening along and increasing your exposure will boost your vocabulary. And 3. How extensive reading can help you learn words faster. But first, if you don't yet have access to our language learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. If you're learning any language, you've probably felt frustrated over the number of words, conjugations, variations, and exceptions that you need to know. And sure, you need to know them, but that doesn't mean you have to study and sweat over them. There is an easier way to learn, and it's simply to get used to the language. And getting used to it just means you hear a word enough times to the point that you just know it naturally. Just like you got used to riding a bike or using a brand new keyboard or smartphone. Eventually, it got easier. And this can work with the hardest words and grammar rules too. You get used to them over time and suddenly it's easy for you. So, how exactly can you get used to the language and boost your vocabulary? When you join, you automatically get a laid-out step-by-step pathway of lessons to follow. Just press play on a lesson, listen to a conversation in the target language. You hear it again with the translations. Then our teachers explain every word and phrase and grammar rule, and then you hear it one last time. And this is how you start getting used to all the words. You're exposed to it 3 times, which is enough to get the words settled into your brain. And then, when you move on to lesson 2, lesson 3, and so on, you'll encounter these words and phrases again, which is more exposure. So as long as you're taking the lessons and listening to the dialogues, you're getting used to the language over time. You can also re-listen to old lessons if you want, but if you don't, the dialogue tracks give you just the conversation of the lessons, no translations, so that you can review the conversations without retaking lessons and immerse yourself in the language. And you can re-listen to the conversations as much as you want to get used to all the words inside. Kind of like listening to a song until all the words are stuck in your brain. If you just want to listen to words on repeat and get used to them that way, then use our vocabulary slideshow tool, which you can find on every lesson and vocabulary list. Just press play and listen to the words on repeat until they're all stuck in your head. The slideshow plays the audio while showing you the words on the screen so that you can listen and read along. Another proven way to get used to a language and boost your vocabulary is to just read more. Like listening, reading is another form of input or exposure. But what makes extensive reading so special is extensive reading is a strategy where you read as much as possible without stopping over unknown words and continuing on. It's quantity over quality. So you're not given hard material that you'll struggle over, but stories that you'll mostly understand. In fact, our Absolute Beginner extensive reading books are simple 1 or 2 words per page books, kind of like kids' books. So look for our extensive reading pathway inside the lesson library and follow the lessons one by one. Extensive reading books are available for Absolute Beginner, Beginner, and Intermediate levels. So, if you want to get access to these learning tools and our learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. Remember, here's what you can do to learn all of these words by heart. Drill these words with our spaced repetition flashcards, which will help cement these words into your long-term memory. Save them to the word bank, your personal vocabulary collection, where you can print out your own study sheets, or review the words with our looped vocabulary slideshow, and play it until you know all of the words. So click the link in the description right now and sign up for your free lifetime account to get these lessons and study tools. Now that you're finished with this lesson, don't forget, as a free bonus, you get over 30 conversation cheat sheets, but only if you sign up via the link in the description. You'll learn how to have flowing conversations and how to answer the most common questions. You can also print out these colorful cheat sheets to keep as physical study material. So don't miss out on this free gift. Click the link in the description and sign up for a free lifetime account to get your PDF cheat sheets.